As if lightning in broad daylight, BTS fans, especially ARMY, were shocked by the sudden announcement from Kim Taehyung aka V. Without warning, Taehyung delivered something that left many wondering, what was the real intent behind the statement? Is this a sign of separation? Will BTS undergo major changes? And even more surprising, Jungkook finally opened his voice and revealed something that had been hidden from the public. A lot of speculation has sprung up. Some suspect this is related to Taehyung's solo project, while others link it to BTS's future as a group. However, Jungkook's answer was even more surprising than imagined. Why not? Jungkook, who is usually more secretive in personal matters, suddenly gave a statement that shook the hearts of the fans. Is this a sign of internal conflict? Or is it just a secret that has been tightly closed by the members? The furor begins when Taehyung mysteriously posts a message on his social media. It did not take long. The ARMY immediately made an uproar. The short message provoked thousands of theories from fans around the world. However, all of these allegations were finally refuted when Jungkook decided to talk. When he finally revealed the true meaning of Taehyung's announcement, no one expected that this would bring a lot of ARMY to tears. IT was supposed to be an ordinary day for BTS fans. However, everything changes when Taehyung uploads a message containing only one word: wait. There is no further explanation, no clear context. Just one word, but the impact is amazing. Speculation began to emerge. Some thought this was a harbinger of a solo comeback, while others began to fret that this was veiled code for something bigger, and perhaps sadder. The fan accounts began to analyze every possible detail hidden in the message. Is it related to their contract? Are there any internal problems in the group? Or is this just part of a promotional strategy? However, the most surprising theory came from one fan who discovered that this word, wait, was once said by Taehyung in an old interview. In the interview, Taehyung once said that if he had to deliver bad news, he would just ask the ARMY to wait. The statement came back and made tensions rise. As one might expect, social media immediately exploded with various speculations. Hashtags related to Taehyung's announcement and Jungkook's statement immediately became trending on various platforms. Some feel anxious, some are trying to find deeper meaning, and some hope that this is just part of a new strategy that has not yet been fully revealed. However, one thing is certain: this is no ordinary announcement. This is something that could change the direction of BTS forever. What makes this controversy even greater is the attitude of Big Hit, HYB, which until now has not provided official clarification. In the past few cases, the agency has always been quick in dealing with rumors. But this time, they seem to let the speculation grow indefinitely. Some fans even began to accuse that this is a marketing strategy of the company. They suspect that Big Hit is deliberately letting the ARMY dissolve in theory and conjecture, only to later reveal something that will shake the entertainment world. However, there are also those who argue that this is not just a marketing strategy. Several anonymous sources who claim to be industry insiders said that there were quite serious disagreements internally between BTS and Big Hit. Is there something they are hiding from the public? Even more surprising, a rumor began to circulate in the fan community that it is possible that BTS will make a major decision that will affect not only their group, but also the future of the K-pop industry as a whole. In recent months, many have noticed that Jungkook and Taehyung appear less and less together outside of the official schedule. If before they often shared moments of togetherness, now their interaction seems more minimal. Some fans began to question whether there was any tension between the two. Do Jungkook and Taehyung have differences of opinion regarding the future of BTS? Are they experiencing an undisclosed conflict? This theory was further reinforced when some fans discovered that Jungkook did not immediately like or comment on Taehyung's posts, something he usually does quickly. It may sound like a small thing, but in a world of K-pop, interactions between members are always the subject of fan analysis. In fact, there are those who dare to speculate that the word "wait" written by Taehyung is actually not addressed to the ARMY, but to someone within the group itself. If so, to whom is the message addressed? And what's really going on behind the scenes? One of the most controversial issues in this debate is whether BTS will continue to be together as a group or end up focusing on their respective solo careers. As already known, each member of BTS has shown tremendous success in his solo projects. Jungkook, Jimin, V, RM, Suga, Jeon, and J-Hope have all released solo music that has received tremendous acclaim on various platforms. This proves that they can stand on their own without having to rely on the BTS name. However, does this also mean that they're starting to feel more comfortable with a solo track? Do they finally realize that they have greater freedom if they no longer bond as a group? Some observers of the K-pop music industry mention that it is undeniable that although BTS is very solid as a group, it is possible that some members want to further explore their individual careers without having to be constantly overshadowed by the group's image. If it is true that BTS decided to take this path, then the question is this the end of BTS as we know it? Or will they find a new way to stay together without losing their individual identity? On the other hand, Jungkook, who has been known as BTS's golden magne, appears to be in a difficult position. With his incredible talent in singing, dancing, and producing music, he has the potential to become a big star even without the frills of BTS. However, on several occasions, he also appeared to be very emotional when discussing BTS and the group's influence on his life. This is what makes his recent confession even more inviting a question mark. Just hours after Taehyung's post, Jungkook made an unexpected move. In his live broadcast, he appeared more serious than usual. There were no jokes, no songs he used to sing. His face looked thoughtful, as if there was a huge weight on his shoulders. When he finally spoke, the atmosphere grew tense. I know you're all wondering, and I also know that some of you may have guessed, but I can't hide it anymore, Jungkook said in a low, yet firm voice. His confession made many soldiers hold their breath. What's so important that Jungkook feels compelled to talk? Is this about parting? The future of BTS? Or is there something deeper that they have been hiding from the public? Jungkook continued, "What Taehyung said, it's not something that can be explained easily. But I hope you can understand that this is something we've been thinking about for a long time." This statement makes fans even more curious. What do you mean by long thought? Is this something that will change BTS forever? After a long wait, Jungkook finally reveals the truth that has been covered up. Taehyung wants you to know that something is going to change. We all know that time goes on, and we cannot keep silent. Jungkook did not directly mention the words farewell or dissolution, but the way he spoke made many fans feel that this was something big. Some suspect that this is related to conscription, while others feel that there is something deeper that is still not fully revealed. However, what was even more surprising was when Jungkook said, "I hope you can trust us, as you always do." Those words seem to be an affirmation that big changes are taking place, but BTS still wants to maintain their relationship with ARMY. After Jungkook's shocking confession, the discussion among fans intensified. Many have begun to link this statement to an old issue that has so far been considered mere speculation. Is BTS facing an internal split? Although BTS has always been known as a group with strong friendships, some incidents in the past have made some fans rethink. From facial expressions that looked awkward in some interviews to moments that looked like tension between the members, many began to redig all the clues that might have been missed. So far, one of the biggest speculations that emerged was the allegation that there were differences of views between some members regarding the future of the group. Does anyone want to focus on a solo career? Does anyone feel tired of the pressure of the industry and want to take a longer break? Is this the reason behind Taehyung's mysterious message? Furthermore, some ARMY began to link this incident to the events of previous years, when BTS had hinted at the possibility of them taking a break. Are they really going to take more drastic measures this time? However, what made fans even more anxious was when Jungkook suddenly looked teary. He looked down for a moment, as if trying to control his emotions before continuing. "We always want the best for ourselves, for each other, and especially for you," he said. But life doesn't always go according to plan. We have a lot to think about, not only as BTS, but also as individuals. The statement seems to be a hint that there is a big decision being considered by the members. Jungkook tries not to say that BTS is going through a big change right away, but the way he speaks suggests that something is going on as the broadcast neared its end. Jungkook gave a more emotional message. I want you to keep believing in us as you always do. We know it's hard. We know you may feel scared or worried, but please, wait a little longer, he said in a soft voice.